Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Great article here from Mike over at Light Reading. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So SBA, American Tower, see rise in spending among 5G operators. So the details are unclear, but in this video, I believe, and it's being seen all over Reddit, but for this next wave of 5G spending and macro densification, I truly believe Verizon will make the biggest push, or will have to make the biggest push on brand new macros. I think they're going to be at the top of the list. They're going to outspend and outbuild their competitors quite significantly from what I'm tracking internally and what I hear. And it won't even be close. So in the areas where, and this is not for the metros, right? The top 100 markets, Verizon is very dense. In fact, in most of them, they are denser. But this is more for where, band 13 site spacing comes into place, more of the suburban rural areas. Verizon will definitely build a lot of macros in those areas. And they will additionally build more in the top 100 markets, right? They are spending extra capital for FWA. So you keep that in mind. And you will see Verizon really take that to another level. And I think they will make the biggest push in the spending amongst the 5G operators. So I think it will come from Verizon. Just the densification, the additional densification needed where band 13 spacing is in place, and then taking the FWA into consideration, they will make the biggest densification push that we will see this decade. They're going to do it. All right. T-Mobile is not going to build as many sites moving forward because they're working on that extra capacity model. So if an area needs additional capacity for more FWA or to support FWA, they're not going to spend it. They're just going to let those customers leave, and they're going to close off the area, and you can no longer sign up for the service. And AT&T, we all know they're not big on FWA, or as big on FWA as the competition. They want to do more fiber. They spend bigger on fiber. And yes, they definitely need an additional densification push, but it's not going to be anywhere close to what Verizon is going to do. And it's being seen, right? You see it on Reddit, new Verizon site, new Verizon co-location. I follow some tower crew climbers. They're saying, man, I speak with them. They're like, man, the most work we have right now on new site builds is from Verizon by far. And that's co-location, new structures, whatever. Verizon is right now the most active when it comes to new site builds. From what I'm hearing, what I'm being told internally, like 3,000-4,000 macros annually. That's a very impressive number, which is going to be followed by a pretty big spend. And I feel Verizon's going to make the biggest push. That's not to say that that T-Mobile and AT&T are just going to sit there and not do anything. They're just not going to do more. They're just not going to spend as much on these types of deployments. For one, T-Mobile has done a lot of work already, right? They're going to come in at 85,000 sites post-merger. So that's already a lot of towers, right? And like I said, they're not doing the additional capital allocation for extra capacity. They're only using what's left, or what additional capacity they have, where they know, okay, the mobile usage, even if we grow another 1,000 lines in mobile, won't fill up that capacity, right? Verizon is spending capital deploying sites for FWA, two totally different strategies. So yes, Verizon will be the most active, I would say, over the next 3 to 5 years on macro deployments, unlike we've ever seen before, in my opinion, right? We're getting a taste of that now, but they're going to continue to deploy that densification required to keep up with the mobile usage, and then, of course, to further fuel FWA. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.